Welcome to another edition of Walton Entertainment. Today we'll have more news, information, and entertainment from your local hometown. So we're out at Babyland General, and this is in Cleveland, Georgia, which is not far from Helen. We're going to see what we can find to do today on a back road treasure that takes you out amongst the mountains. I think the clouds have cleared up a little bit, so we're going to go out and see if we can find some fun stuff and give you maybe a picturesque look of what we're going to find today here in Cleveland and in Helen. Babyland General Hospital is the birthplace of Cabbage Patch dolls located in Cleveland, Georgia. Xavier Roberts converted an old clinic into a facility which now sells his dolls, originally called Little People. The facility is presented as a birthing, nursery, and adoption center for premium Cabbage Patch kids. Since those days, the Babyland General Hospital has moved into their $2.5 million location here in Cleveland, Georgia.
And my feet don't touch the floor, but that's nothing unusual. But this is a cool cabbage chair, is it not? It's cool.
And this is Mildred, the second original Cabbage Patch Kid, adopted May 28, 1977. So we're inside Babyland right now. This is amazing. Look, these things are going up and down here. Cabbage right here. Hello there. How are you?
Welcome to Babyland General Hospital. I'm Dr. Caleb.
Nurse Janet.
And we're going to be assisting Mother Cabbage in this delivery. Now understand that this is a Planned Parenthood. Is it Caroline? Yep. Okay, well let's give her a hand because she's actually already adopted this baby. Okay, and let's check and see. Mother Cabbage is dilated a full 10 leaves, which is normal for a cabbage delivery. Now the way that we know that Mother Cabbage is in labor are when the crystals at the base of the tree begin to glow. And you see the bunny bees up above us? They sprinkle their magic pollen, and that determines if we're going to have a boy or a girl. Now what were you hoping for? A girl? Okay, well, we're going to do a quick sonogram. Okay. It does look like we have a happy baby. What do you think, Nurse Chanda?
I think you're going to have a baby girl.
Yeah. Okay. Now, one of the first things we like to give Mother Cabbage is a large dose of imagicillin. Now, this is just going to help keep her relaxed before and after the delivery. Now, we also like to give Mother Cabbage a large dose of TLC. Now, do you know what TLC stands for? Tender loving care is right. You see that?
I see hair.
Yeah, we see hair, which means that our interns remembered to fertilize the patch last night. Which also means that the head is coming first, which is good. If it were feet first, it would be a branch delivery. We could be here all day. And now I do see blonde hair and blue eyes. That was what you were hoping for, right? Yeah. Okay. Now can I get y'all all to help out Caroline and Mother Cabbage? And on the count of 3, yell push as loud as you can. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Push! Y'all can do better than that. 1, 2, 3. Push! Good job.
There she is.
Good girl. Wrap her up. Now, like I said, our interns did remember to fertilize the patch last night. That's how she was born with her hair. She does have big blue eyes and an outie belly button. I'll show y'all one more thing, but y'all try not to laugh. You'll notice that she does have the Xavier Roberts birthmark. Let's cover her up. I think she's starting to blush. Okay. Now before we can take her back to the nursery, do you want to tell everybody what you're going to name her? Ella May?
Ella May. She sounds like she's going to be a princess when she grows up.
We're going to take her back over here to the nursery and you can watch us give her a checkup and everything. Well, let's give both of them a round of applause.
here in Cabbage Patch World, I like to call it, here in Cleveland. The balloons, people are decorating the room. This time next week, this place will be packed. People coming to see the Cabbage Patch Kids and all the magic that happens right here.
With so much excitement and entertainment at Babyland, we had to jump in the car for the rest of the relaxing afternoon in downtown Helen.
So we've left Babyland and we're now in Helen, where the festivities and fun people and the spirits are high. There's a raging river behind me. We'll look at that too. All the beautiful stuff in Helen. We hope we can capture every single bit of it on our back road treasure today, because this is what it's about, getting out, taking those back roads and finding something fun to do. Okay, so we're down by the river now, and you know, you never know what you're going to see when you're somewhere like Helen, but you don't expect to see a snake just sitting on the rocks right close to a little cafe. Amazing stuff, looking at that snake. I wouldn't have known that snake was there if somebody hadn't said, hey, you see the snake there? I look down, boom, there's a snake. Crazy stuff. That's what you see when you take the back roads. You don't expect it in Helen. So you can't come to Helen without coming to the fudge shop. Candy apples, caramel apples, we're gonna check this out.
Well, we're a fudge shop and we've been here since '77. The owner that opened this was an old Heidelberg band, and he played that baritone that's hanging on that wall over there. We specialize in fudge and we make our caramel from scratch. It's the best caramel you'll ever taste.
They always have some great music in Helen. There's some bar over there where people are getting drunk. We're not doing that right now. But hey, we're going into the winery. There's going to be some wine in here, and I hope so. So let's go do that.
Look at you, 2 minutes more.
Very good. We have something for everybody. Okay, now you have your raspberry on the left and your muscadoo on the right. Muscadine is actually indigenous to Georgia in the southern region. It is a kind of a sweeter grape. It actually is comes from the vineyard, Fox Vineyard from Social Circle. It was probably one of the first wineries opened up in Georgia. It is 2.5 hours south from here.
Fine, take a picture of the beer. Just don't include me in it. Tell me when I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay.
Thank you.
Is that Santana?
Yes.
I think it is. It's kind of groovy here in Helen. Stopped off at the cafe, got a delicious Miller Lite, and it's actually Miller Lite. A lot of times you get a Miller Lite glass and you got Budweiser in it, but not here, buddy. It's all original. So we went to Cleveland today to Babyland, and we went out here to Helen. We had a lot of fun, found a lot of great people, a lot of great sweets, great entertainment, great beer, had a great time. I encourage you to take a day off, take the weekend off, take the back roads and find the treasures. I did today and I had a great time. Till the next time, I'm Daryl D.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts, your new Christmas wonderland. We have over 50 artists set up in our gift shop and our holiday market for you to shop. So our entire gallery is now ready for your holiday shopping, Christmas gifts, anything you've got going on, we've got it. Most items are under $35 and a lot of our items are well under that. So come in, give us a shop and see what you think. We'll be open on Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're open our regular hours through the week, and new for November and December we'll be open on Sundays from 1 to 5. So we're open 7 days a week in November and December. So come see us. We still have our weekly classes going on. We have 50 or 60 classes every single month for adults and kids. We're also serving special needs populations. We have a visually impaired group that's coming here now, and assisted living homes are bringing us some of their residents. So if you're in any of those situations or have a loved one in those situations, give us a call and we can usually work out a class for them at anywhere from low cost to no cost depending on the class. So give us a call, 770-207-8937 if you're interested in setting up any of those special needs, special populations type classes. We also have our regular classes going on, our once and dones going on, painting, pottery, and so much more, jewelry. So come by, visit us. You can check us out on the web. We're on Facebook at Monroe Walton Arts, and we're also on the web at monroewaltonarts.org. You can call us at 770-207-8937 for more information. Come see us. Merry Christmas.
Remember, paint collection is Saturday, November the 17th from 8 to 12 at the Recycling Center. If you have questions, call 770-267-1421.
Thanks a lot for tuning in. As always, we're going to show you dogs and cats that are available for adoption here at the Walton County Animal Control Shelter. First, we want to let you know about upcoming vaccine clinics. These are sponsored by Paradox Spay Neuter Clinic and Pound Puppies and Kittens Rescue. They've got them coming up on November 3rd and December 1st. These are both Saturdays. So the next one coming up probably be Saturday, December 1st. It's from 10 to 2 p.m. at Paradox Spay Neuter Clinic, and this is right near Walnut Grove High School. And so you really can't beat this. If your dog or cat needs some vaccinations, if it needs spay and neuter, they do the rabies shots for $16, and then every other kind of vaccine that you need as well. No appointment is required. You just show up during that 10 to 2 and you can get that rabies shot for $16, as well as some other services. And the great thing about it, this is a fundraiser. The money that they get extra from these clinics goes towards the Fixable project in Walton County. This is for owners of pit bulls. They can get them spayed and neutered for absolute free. It's a great thing because our shelter is always overrun with pit bulls. We don't need any more. So maybe you also have a pit bull that you need spayed or neutered. Look up the Fixable program. It's on Paradox Spay Neuter's website. That's paradoxspayneuter.com. The phone number is 770-787-8717. So whether you need vaccines or you need your pit bull spayed or neutered, Paradox Spay Neuter Clinic, some great folks that are offering those services to the county. Now we'll show you some of the pets available for adoption here.
Here we have a male medium hair kitten. He's about 3 months old. He's a little nervous about being outside, but he's a little timid, but he'll come around. He hasn't nipped, tried to bite anybody, but he's really cute.
This is Haley. She's a 5-month-old pound mix. She was found on Jack Pittman Road. She's been vaccinated and dewormed, and she'll be ready next Wednesday.
Here we have a 3-month-old hound mix. She's really sweet. She loves for you to be patting on her. She just loves attention.
This is a male hound mix. He's about 6 months old. He's just looking for a good home.
Goats, goats, and more goats. It's all about the goats at Double Durango Farm in Loganville, Georgia.
This is Double Durango Farm in Loganville, Georgia. We started about 15 years ago with our goats, and we've been here 20 years. It just started really as a hobby, just for fun.
Double Durango Farm offers a variety of goat fun, including farm tours, photo shoots, custom stands, and goat yoga. That's right, goat yoga. If you're looking for a relaxing, unique meditation, what better way than with a herd of goats?
Goat yoga offers an opportunity for anybody to come and try it, and they don't have to worry about if they're doing the postures correctly or if they're really just enjoying doing something active with the goats and just sharing that moment, I think.
I found the goat yoga through Facebook, and I had some friends that were coming out and I wanted to try something different, so we found that it was here in Loganville and signed up.
So if you're looking for something to do with the family this weekend, look up Double Durango Farms in Loganville, Georgia.
We're in Atlanta, Georgia at the Oakland Cemetery. It's a very famous cemetery. A lot of people in here. It's famous. Right here's the grave of Margaret Mitchell. She wrote the book, the very famous novel, Gone with the Wind. And you kind of wonder, well, what does that have to do with anything? But if you think Gone with the Wind, the Bible talks about our life as but a vapor. Our existence here on earth is just a very short time. You know, eternity is huge compared to the short amount of time we have. So my thought is just take advantage of the time we do have, make it count. Do something that, you know, when this time comes, we can look back and say, hey, we know what they did. What kind of accomplishment, what kind of legacy are you leaving behind? Don't let your life be gone with the wind. And that's been a minute with the pastor.
As you can see, there was a good turnout here for the Veterans Day program at George Walton Academy.
this time, we will present the Veterans Day video tribute.
Veterans Day is a day we honor all Americans who have served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard in times of peace and in war.
November 11th is a monumental day in history. This day is not only Veterans Day, but it marks the anniversary of the end of World War I, which was formally ended on the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. In 1954, this U.S. holiday was renamed Veterans Day.
Here's what I tell everyone. I was born by God's dear grace in an extraordinary place where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly. It's a big old land with countless dreams. Happiness ain't out of reach. Hard work pays all the way it should. Yeah, I've seen enough to know we've got it good. Where the stars and the stripes and the eagle fly. There's a lady that stands in the harbor for what we believe. This flag. If that bothers you, well that's too bad. But if you got pride and you're proud to do, hey, we could use some more like me and you. With the stars and the stripes and the eagle fly. The only place on earth, but it's the only place that I prefer to love my wife and raise my kids, hey, the same way that my daddy did, with the stars and the stripes and the eagle fly. We're the stars and stripes. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see old glory fly. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army when he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard till the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eyes, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty starts shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be here when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Oh, brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. You'll be sorry that you messed with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's ain't American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be here when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. I'm brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. I'm just trying to be a father, raise a daughter and a son, be a lover to their mother, everything to everyone, up and down, bright and early, all business in my suit. Yeah, I'm dressed up for success, from my head down to my boots. I don't do it for the money, there's bills that I can't pay. I don't do it for the glory, I just do it anyway. Providing for our futures, my responsibility. Yeah, I'm real good under pressure, being all that I can be. I can't call in sick on Mondays when the weekend's been too strong. I just work straight through the holidays, sometimes all night long. You can bet that I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't wanna die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I'm
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say
I hope you've enjoyed the Veterans Celebration here at George Walton. This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
Daryl D, always telling you to take the back roads, but today we took the main road. Today we meet a guy with no arms, but with a lot of inspiration for all of us to look and to see that there's always hope and always something good in the world if you'll look and see it.
Hi, I'm Michael Davenport, the Moth Artist, and today I'm at Chick-fil-A doing some artwork. I've been drawing years now, and my artwork, everybody, different people find my artwork unusual, but it's one of the best art that I trained myself to do. The good Lord gave me this talent. Years ago, I always wanted to be an artist, and I could not draw with both my hands when I did have both my hands, but 2 years after I lost my hand, I got into it. Something that most people love to see me at work. The artwork that I do is so unique because I do bulldog drawing, I do family portrait drawing, I do any drawing that one would want.
Regardless of where Michael might be, he's always got a fan close by who wants a peek at that awesome art.
My name is Kevin Hines, and they call me Chappie. Campus director for FCA Team Chaplain for Georgia. I met Michael at camp, just being around Athens, and I know some of his family, and he'll come to Margaret football camp and he'll do his drawings, and it just really inspires these young people, and especially our football players, to see a man with limitations like he has, but yet he's out there doing it and working hard. And so yeah, it's been a blessing, and you know, I think it's a testimony to God giving him a gift and him using it. And I think it's just a positive influence on many people that witness what he does and the quality of work that he does. I know a lot of people that got his paintings in their houses. So, no, he's just a blessing.
Owner TJ Calloway of the 5 Mile Club in Athens welcomes Michael as an employee and artist to help sell his work.
This is the SAE fraternity house. I was an SAE here at Georgia, and we've got a series coming out here shortly. Michael's actually going to do one original of every fraternity and sorority house on campus, and we're going to hope to promote those to the fraternity and sororities as prints and maybe t-shirts, and you know, the original would possibly be available to each chapter, although this one's mine.
CJ, he got like ideas for me, like putting stuff on t-shirts, you know, and so we're gonna come out with, you know, t-shirts of what people want, you know, and not only bulldog related, but you know, something and more in the nature scenery, something more, and you know, just come out with stuff that people want.
Just to show you, he doesn't just do Georgia stuff. My brother is a big FSU fan, and this is a really cool original that Michael did of Chief Osceola on the horse.
Today at Chick-fil-A, we watched as Michael became one with his canvas. His drawings are more than just lines on a canvas, but it's a part of him. But he does admit he's learned to keep up with the crowd with new tricks.
So just learned myself how to draw and talk at the same time too. So a lot of my fans, they wait on a picture, but and some of them ask me questions while I'm doing it, you know. So.
Since Michael's accident as a young boy, he's learned to live with what he doesn't consider a handicap, but use what he has. He thanks God for each and every day and says every day is a blessing. In his opinion, he's happy with who he is.
Every day is a beautiful blessing, you know, and that's how God worked through us all, you know. God, he don't do a day without, you know, profit. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
So that's another heartwarming story. Thank you, Michael, for sharing it with us here today. For the Back Road Treasures, I'm Daryl D.
First, I'd like to welcome you here and thank you for being here, but more than that, thank you for your support of the museum, which is the reason you are here. And we certainly appreciate that and hope that you will continue in being supporters. I'd like to introduce all of our board members that are here. So if you're on the board, if you would raise your hand, people can see you. And all right, and Kim Smith will be our new president starting in January, and we also have two new members, Tom Moore and Kerry Rowe, that will be joining us in January. Let me point out that back here in the back wall we have new space that we'll be bringing online this coming year, and you're welcome to go in there and take a look. It's not ready. You can tell that as soon as you walk in the door. As a matter of fact, the way it looks, that might encourage you to leave a check with us. But just feel free to take a look there and around, and we have plenty of food in there, so eat to your heart's content. The new space will have 3 permanent exhibits in there. The Girls Corps will be moved in there, and we'll have a space devoted to veterans and service people, and also our governor's exhibit, which is right here right now, will go in there. And those will more or less stay all the time. The emphasis might be changed, but those 3 exhibits will stay in that space. Now I'd like to take a moment to recognize our volunteers. We have folks that come in and keep the museum open for us, and folks who come in and do everything that you see in front of you here. So if you are a volunteer, would you raise your hand? All right, let's give those folks a hand. Make sure I don't leave anything out. The Hometown Teams exhibit, which is next door over here, will be coming down sometime in 2019. So if you hadn't had time to come by and spend some time in there and look at everything and read the stories, please do that between now and the end of the year. I think you'll enjoy it. Probably a lot of stuff in there you didn't know, and probably some people in there that you do know or did know. And our plan at present is to use that space for an agricultural exhibit. Most of the wealth and prosperity or whatever that has come to Monroe and Walton County has come through cotton, one way or the other. Cotton mills, cotton gins, farmers growing cotton, and so that's kind of the direction we're going to be going with that room in there. Now we're going to move on to the main event, which is the unveiling of the portrait. Before we do, I want to point out one quirk to you. If you ever read the sign out front, it says 7 governors have lived in Walton County, and we have a portrait of 7 governors. Actually, there are 8. There's a gentleman named Richard Hubbard, who was born in Walton County, but by the time he was 4 years old, he moved to Jackson County. He went on, he graduated from Harvard Law School at the age of 22, wound up in Texas, where he became Texas' largest governor. I think he weighed close to 400 pounds. But you know they like things big in Texas. So, Richard is not in the portrait. These are the Georgia governors that were either born or lived or both in Walton County and Monroe, and there are 7 of them, which actually fits better in a portrait than 8. So, and I'd like to call Susan. Where is she?
Come on here.
This is the fabulous lady who did this for us, and if you'd like to read her biography, it's right here. Please take time to do that. And I would point out also that Susan has jigsaw puzzles for sale in there that feature her art in the visitor center. So take a look at those. You might want to make great Christmas gifts.
Thank you.
Now let's see. I would also like to thank Don and Melody and the Gilded Lily who framed the portrait for us. They did a great job at that. And so without further ado, I'm going to call on Dawn, who's on our board and president of Liberty Bank, who is our partner and helps us out a lot, and she's going to unveil the portrait. So
we need a gong or something. Yeah, drum roll. I want to make sure I don't pull it down.
These were not happy men. Just to give you an idea of what Susan was working with, you know, most of these guys were around before photography. So she had limited, I'm not saying that to excuse anything, but the resources she had to work with were very limited. And we certainly do appreciate her doing that for us. And as far as I know, and I think I'm correct, this is the only portrait of all 7 governors. We have some individuals, and we're really proud of that.
Good afternoon. It is November the 8th, and we are here in Monroe, Georgia, and we're at a ribbon cutting here with Andrea Gray. First want to, attorney-at-law, I apologize about that. First want to thank you for being a chamber member and also congratulate you on your new location. It's absolutely gorgeous. Before I go any further, I'm going to let Miss Sadie from Monroe, I'm so sorry, to say a couple of words. I told you, this is what I does.
Thank you, Carrie. Well, on behalf of the City of Monroe and the Downtown Development Authority, which Andrea serves on, we've done a lot of great work downtown. We are thrilled to welcome you to a new location, an expanded location, a historic home in our downtown boundaries. And we love having you be a part of the community, and we hope you're here for many years and much success.
Thank you. Thank you, Sadie. So what kind of law do you practice?
We focus on local government law, environmental, real estate, and estate planning.
Excellent. And if people want to get in touch with you, they can contact you website?
We have a website, AndreaPGray.com. We have a Facebook page, and then you can come see us here at 300 East Church Street in downtown Monroe.
Do they need to make an appointment to do that?
Yes, please.
Okay, so they can call ahead. And who do you have with you? You might want to introduce?
Sure. To my immediate right, I have Jenny Carter. She's an attorney that works alongside me. And I've got also Kathy Shepard. She is our office assistant and keeps us all in line.
And you can call us at 678-364-2384.
Very good. Well,
for your appointment.
For your appointment, that's right. Call ahead first. Well, again, thank you. And are you ready to go out and cut your ribbon?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Let's go. All right.
I'm Zach Gaddis, and I'm the Director of Media and Operations for a camp here at the University of Georgia called Dog Camp. It's for freshman students coming into UGA. It's for them to get a little more oriented than just orientation helps with. And so we're doing a promo video in order to get the word out to the incoming freshmen. I can give 1,000 reasons for you to join us for the summer season. The guy on the guitar is Robbie Gadd. He's one of my friends. He actually doesn't go here, but he is helping us with the video because he's a great singer/songwriter, and he's one of my really good friends, so we asked him to come help us do a little video.
Like my eggs over easy, my top let down as I drive my car to a cafe downtown where a girl sits and waits for me there. She's moving her hand through her sandy blonde hair. I'm running late, it's 10:15 and I can't believe that I did it again. Thinking if she leaves I won't be surprised at all, but as soon as I thought it, I received a call. She said, take your time, I'll be right here. Doesn't matter if it's right now or next year. Because you're so sweet, no, it's because I'm nice. But if you don't get here soon, I will leave and not think twice. Just can't I love you? Just can't I love you? Years later, I found myself in Tennessee, but my reasons weren't for pleasure, I was there for fun, you see. The days were getting colder and my heart was back at home, and just as I was leaving, it started to snow. Sitting in the blizzard, I'm moving very fast. The car came through like a blast from the past. She said, take your time, I'll be right here. Doesn't matter if it's right now or next year. It's because you're so sweet, no, no, no. It's because I'm nice. But if you don't get here soon, I will leave and not think twice. Just can't I love you? Just can't I love you? And every night I thank her for this girl, and every day she brightens my whole world just a little more than the days before. She's everything to me, and every night I thank her for this girl, and every day brightens my whole world so much more than the day before. She's everything to me. So take your time, I'll be right here. Doesn't matter if it's right now or next year. It's because I love you, yeah. It's because I care. Just to let
baby, I ain't going anywhere. So take your time, I'll be right here. Doesn't matter if it's right now or next year. It's because I love you, it's because I care. And just to let you know, I might be going somewhere. Just can I love you? Just can I love you? Just can I love you? Thank you.
Good afternoon, and we are here in downtown Monroe, and it's November the 9th, and we're here at the Posh Cakery, and I'm here with Caitlin and Tommy. First, I want to thank you on behalf of the Chamber, being Chamber members, and we're so glad to have you, especially right around the corner from us. So before we go any further, I want to let the mayor say a couple of words.
I'm delighted to say a couple of words, and this place really is fantastic. I came in a month or so ago for my daughters, got to spend some time with them at the Taste of Monroe the other night. It is an outstanding place to come in and get some desserts. They've been here since January. I hope you come out and support them. We don't really have a Chamber of Commerce day to day, but we do have very good representation from the Chamber of Commerce crowd. Packed in here, we're probably going to take all the stuff, so everything will be fresh again tomorrow. But we just are glad you're here and wish you the best.
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Well, Caitlin, tell us about what all you can do. I mean, we're seeing all of these lovely treats over here that I might sneak behind the camera and get while you're talking, but tell us everything you can do.
Okay, so we are the Posh Cakery, and what we specialize in is throughout the week we sell cupcakes. We sell every flavor that you can imagine, and then on the weekends all we specialize in is wedding cakes. So we are the preferred wedding cake vendor for most of the beautiful venues in downtown Monroe, and so that's what we specialize in.
Excellent. Well, Tom, you can tell us how they can get in touch with you?
Yeah, so you can get in touch with us via our website. It's www.theposhcakery.com. We also have an Instagram account. We have a Facebook account, which tends to be where most of our following is. Also, you can reach us at our email address, which is theposhcakery@gmail.com, as well as our phone number. It's 678-462-8307.
Very good. Well, I know there's a crowd behind you can't see right now, but they're all ready to try this, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to do your ribbon cutting. You ready?
Awesome.
All right, let's go do it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Congratulations. Good job. Thank you.
Where do you come alive? A stadium, lecture hall, a music hall, church potluck? This year, you have a new spot, walkgeorgia.org, a free website that provides you with all the resources needed to get your heart rate up and body out in your community. Sign up and receive individual or group fitness tracking, fitness demos by certified trainers, recipes, and a guide to resources in your Georgia County, all in one easy-to-use site. When you move more, you live more. walkgeorgia.org.
Coming up next week, we go to Bostwick, Georgia. Paul Mullins takes us on a trip as he visited the Cotton Gin Festival. This is a once-a-year happening, and it's so exciting and so much fun. So check out all the footage and all the fun stuff next week right here on Walton Entertainment.